Hey guys, I'm Solomon with ClickX. Today's marketing hack of the day, I'm going to teach you how to use retargeting in a specific way that will get you more conversions for less money. All right, you probably are spending thousands and thousands of dollars figuring out how you can save some of that or get better conversions. That's exactly what I'm going to teach you today. It's my secret retargeting pixel hack. Let's get started.
Marketing hack of the day is brought to you by ClickX.
One of the hacks that I've found that helps you get more conversions without spending a ton of money on retargeting is to delay your retargeting pixel, all right, that fires on your website. So if you're not familiar with retargeting, what it is basically you put a little cookie on your website, whether it's from Facebook or Google, wherever you're trying to retarget to, you put a little cookie, which is a small little pixel on your website. It's like 4 lines of code. And what that does is it triggers that pixel and it cookies the visitor. And when they leave and go to YouTube, when they leave, go to Facebook or wherever, then you start serving them ads about your brand. Okay, it's a very effective strategy, but the problem is that there's lots and lots of people coming to your website and they only stay for 1 second. They stay for 3 seconds and they bounce back. You're retargeting to the people that are not really engaging with your brand, or they didn't really care about the brand, or they don't even know how they got there. They just accidentally landed on your website. And when they go to YouTube, they see your ad, but you're technically wasting money on really a bad visitor that shouldn't really have been served any ads in the first place, right? So over time, with all these poor quality visitors come to your website, maybe they came from a referral source, maybe they came from a social media post, they were just curious, they didn't know what your company does, but they're not really engaged prospects, okay? Now, if you keep spending more and more money, like $10,000 or $20,000 over 2 months, 3 months, 4 months period, just on retargeting, and you're not seeing the ROI that you want, it's because you're serving ads to people that wouldn't really care about your brand. So my strategy that I want you to think about is to have your developer write some code to delay the retargeting pixel from firing unless they hit a certain threshold of time on your website. So say 10 seconds or 20 seconds or 30 seconds. I love higher than less because I don't think a prospect can make any sort of buying decision in 2 seconds or 3 or 4, right? They're going to be there for more than 30 seconds, maybe up to a minute. So to me, I think 30 to 45 seconds is a really good window where you can decide to fire that pixel, and then your audience size gets a lot smaller because it wouldn't take 2 seconds to fire the pixel. It's not like a millisecond, it's going to take 30 seconds. So that means that they're going to this page, they clicked on read more, they went to the contact us page, they got everything, they've gathered all the information, all they got to do is make some decisions, or maybe they're going to contact you, and then when they leave and go to YouTube, they see an ad, they're like, oh yeah, I remember that, or they didn't take the action, so you show them another ad to give them another offer. Maybe you're going to help them download an ebook, right? Maybe you're going to help them upsell or something like that. So to me, I think that is worth a lot more and you're spending a lot less, right? Let's think about spend. So Facebook charges you by the impressions. Facebook charges you $1, $2, $3, $4, $20, whatever, for 1,000 impressions, right? Depending on the audience that you have and the bids and everything else, you're more likely going to spend a couple of bucks per 1,000. And Google charges you per click, right? So Google, you can change it up to a cost per click as opposed to impressions. So I want you to save money from just paying impressions to Facebook, because Facebook is going to charge you whether or not it is an engaged buyer or just a random buyer. Facebook's job is to monetize every impression of your ad. Okay, your job is to monetize every visitor so that you can get paid, right? You can get a conversion, you can sell them something. You're not going to monetize from the impression that you're going to have on Facebook. So your job is to figure out, tell your developer, let's hold up our retargeting pixel, load everything else up, but wait 10 seconds. One of the things I like to do is have the visitor take a little action, right? Like a micro conversion on your website. So maybe you want them to subscribe to your newsletter. That's the micro conversion. And then you retarget them with another better offer. Now, that might be something that you want to decide internally. Just don't think that everybody that subscribes is a good visitor. Maybe they'll have people that didn't want to subscribe to your newsletter, but the tighter your audience is, it's going to get you more and more higher quality visitors to your website, more higher quality audience, that's going to get you the ROI that you're looking for without spending tens and thousands of dollars. And you're figuring out, why is my click-through rate so low? How come the conversions is poor? Now, I've seen the other way around. Even just by firing the pixels immediately, I've seen conversions through the roof. Okay, so, but that's not everybody. All right, not everybody gets that privilege. So you got to think about, what is that threshold? How many seconds you want people to be on your website? How many pages do you want them to visit before the pixel gets fired? Now, if you don't know where to go find what the average person is spending on your website, Google Analytics would be a great place. All right, go to Google Analytics and go through the sources of traffic and find out the traffic sources with conversion, right? And see the average time spent on your website. So the average time spent may be 30 seconds or 50 seconds or 2 minutes from organic, but from social might be 2 seconds, direct might be more, referrals might be less, and you can really start to pinpoint like what is the perfect time frame people need to spend on your website that increases conversion by 2%, 10%, whatever it is, okay? So if you can really look at the source and analyze how long the average person sits on your website before they convert, that will be a good rule of thumb to figure out how much time you need before you can fire the pixel, okay? Now, I'm not giving you the code on how to do it. You can talk to your developer. The guy can write you 2 lines and boom, this happens. But I want you to get this strategy because it's worth more money than the 4 lines of code. What you're going to do is spend thousands of dollars on AdWords or in Facebook ads and trying to get the most amount of click-through rate, but these people aren't genuinely interested in what you have to say or what you provide, right? The offer isn't sticking, so why waste your money on serving impressions to people that are never going to buy? I would rather you do that. I would rather you save the money and serve the people that are more likely to buy. Your click-through rates is going to go up. Your conversion rate is going to shoot up. And you're going to look like a genius. And all because you're actually going after the people that care about what you have to say, care about what you do. So, and it'll not only save you money, it actually makes your marketing more efficient. And that's what I'm about, right? So think about this. I hope you got some insights on how you can do this for your business. Thanks for watching another edition of Marketing Hack of the Day.
3, 2, 1. Subscribe to my channel!
ClickX, helping businesses increase traffic, generate leads, and close deals.